Recently, a shocking report surfaced when the British newspaper The Telegraph confirmed that Pakistani citizens are ahead of all other nations in political asylum applications submitted in the United Kingdom. Out of the 40,000 asylum applications filed in the year 2024, more than 11,000 were submitted by Pakistanis, which is 5 times higher compared to 2022, resulting in Pakistan ranking first among 175 countries. Globally, this report became a source of embarrassment because all Pakistani applicants initially entered the UK legally through visit visas, work visas, or student visas, and then later applied for asylum. Britain's Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp has stated that this situation is a complete failure of the visa system and that the visa and border system is being misused. As a result of this illegal activity, the UK tightened its immigration policies and consequently announced the decision to extend the waiting period for permanent residents by 4 times, increasing it to 20 years. Under this policy, the protection provided to asylum seekers by the British government is now temporary instead of permanent. It will be reviewed regularly, and if the applicant's home country is considered safe, the asylum will be cancelled. The matter does not end here. It appears that in coming days, restrictions may also begin for businessmen, people traveling to the UK for medical treatment, and those visiting relatives, because when the wheat is sifted, the chaff gets thrown out with it. However, the British government is facing criticism over these strict measures, and more than 100 British welfare organizations have written a letter to Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood demanding that she end the policy of blaming migrants and using performative measures as it is increasing hatred and violence. The real question here is, where do Pakistanis stand today as a nation? Because this situation is not limited to the UK alone. Many Pakistanis sell their entire belongings, including livestock, before gathering enough money to illegally risk their lives and reach European countries in hopes of a better future, where after prolonged struggle they may eventually obtain citizenship. Here, it is necessary to briefly mention some reports so the facts can be seen more clearly. According to a report released by DW in January 2025, a boat departing from Mauritania to transport dozens of migrants from West Africa to Spain sank. According to authorities, 50 migrants died and 36 were rescued. The group Walking Borders reported that the boat left Mauritania on January 2nd and sank during the journey. There were 86 migrants on board, including 66 Pakistani nationals. According to Voice of America, in 2024, more than 10,000 migrants died while attempting to reach Spain via sea and land routes in search of a better life, a 58% increase compared to the previous year. Most casualties were from African countries, including Pakistan, along with migrants from 28 other countries. The dead included 1,538 children and 421 women. In February 2025, another migrant boat sank in deep waters near Libya, resulting in the drowning of 65 individuals. Initially, 10 bodies were recovered, including 7 Pakistanis. In a briefing given by the Foreign Office to the Standing Committee, it was informed that out of the 73 people who drowned in the Libya boat tragedy, 63 were Pakistanis, most of whom died. The officials stated the Libya boat accident occurred on February 8, and it was reported that 73 individuals were on board. According to a report released in April 2025, another migrant boat met with an accident near the eastern coast of Libya, killing 11 people, including 4 Pakistani citizens. The incident occurred during the night of April 12th and 13th. The boat was allegedly heading toward Greece, carrying migrants from Libya. This is not all. Every year, countless similar incidents occur, mentioned only briefly in media reports, while in reality, the situation is far more horrific and painful. Reports show only the number of dead and missing, but what happens to the survivors, how they are treated, and how the families of the deceased live the rest of their lives. Such facts rarely reach the public. The question now is, why are Pakistanis so disillusioned with their own country? If one were to justify the actions of those who pay millions to human smugglers to travel illegally by boat, the answer would be the worsening economy, unemployment, and dreams of a brighter future abroad. But is the issue only economic decline, or is there a deeper wound, one that needs no name? Has this nation become one that no longer gives its younger generation confidence that dignity, opportunity, and safety exist on their own soil? Agents only show the path, but that path never truly leads to a bright future. Yet, when dreams die in one's own home, people are forced to risk their lives crossing borders. Now, the unavoidable question is how long will the nation bear losing its bright youth to illegal routes, stormy seas, and fatal incidents? Are the country's leaders truly aware that people now risk death for a better future? Can the talented youth of this country not be given an environment where hope exists, where they believe that this land will soon improve? Recently, after the Battle of Truth, the country's foreign policy has taken a significant upward turn. Can Pakistani leaders and bureaucracy use this momentum to find a practical solution? With unemployment now reaching 7 million and every year an additional 700,000 to 1 million people entering the job market, yet industries are not growing, nor are Pakistani exports increasing. What path remains to motivate the youth of the nation? Because when hope shatters, even the will to breathe breaks. And that is why the youth leave this beloved homeland in large numbers. They end up losing body, soul, and every last penny they possess.